Welcome back to the channel. God, everybody, right off the bat, got a mosquito. I don't have my thermocell out here. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you again from the back patio. Absolutely gorgeous day. It's just, we don't get many of them like this time of year, man. It was like 60 degrees this morning. I think it's about 77 out here right now. Taking full advantage. Going to be firing up the grill here in just a little bit, doing some kebabs. I did a review a little bit ago on a bubble-free spiked refresher. It's pretty tasty. I was a little surprised. I don't normally do that sort of thing, but I grabbed them to see if Mrs. Sipper might like them, but probably to no avail. She's really picky. She just, if she's going to do any drinking, it's just essentially going to be wine or if I'm shaking up some nice cocktails. But what we're doing this time, this is the double Jucifer from my friends over at Gnarley Barley in Hammond, Louisiana. If you don't know where Hammond is, straight north across the lake from New Orleans. And as is new to the channel, we're gonna rate the pop tops, pull tabs, whatever you want to call these damn things, on these cans. 1 to 5, one being easy, 5 being the toughest. And honestly, should do it backwards. I should rate them, give you the low score for the ones you just can't, that you're going to rip the fingernail right out of your damn finger trying to get them open. But, you know, no, we're not going to do it like that. So anyway, that was about a 3. Wasn't too bad. Only slightly painful. And we'll evolve how we describe these things as we go along. Now, this is the double Jucifer, is a juicy, hazy double IPA, if you didn't know. And it is 8.2% ABV. It is dry hopped with Citra Cryo and Mosaic Cryo hops. They also add wheat and oats in this pig. And it's got, this is a light straw color. Now, this time of day, later in the afternoon, it's, I mean, the sun's right there, but I got the shade cloth up and everything looks a little bit darker than it really is. So this is really, it also has some particulate in here, but you know, it smells like an IPA. I mean, it doesn't smell the nose as well. This is an ale. It does say dry hop with Mosaic Cryo hops and Citra Cryo hops. And you do get a proper pint. I don't know. We'll see. Now, I was fooled somewhat by the nose, because the nose had that West Coast IPA flair, you know, where it's just, you know, it's going to be piney and all that, but it's not. This is super, super fruity and tropical, pineapple-y and mango-y, and leans on a little on the sweet side. There's very little bitterness. In here, it's just all citrus and other fruits. This is really nice, man. This is now this is another one of those damn doubles that I like, that I didn't know I liked it until just now, but that I'm gonna enjoy this one. It's up there at 8.2. You know, it's sad that those are the IPAs that I tend to enjoy more, because you can't sit out here for, you know, a full long evening of, I don't know what the hell am I looking at over there all the time. There's nothing over there today. A full on evening of, you know, enjoying some beer, whatever, and staring at the grill, make sure your kebabs don't burn. You can't do it with 8.2%, or I can't. I don't know what kind of heavyweight sons of bitches might be watching the channel, but I'm not one of those. Now that was somebody coming out the house next door. But that's really good. That is, man, it's like cane sugar, and it is definitely loaded up with pineapple and mango. Not a lot of grapefruit. You know, I'd go with satsuma and orange. Now the sun, I just love the way this works. The sun is now officially behind the trees across the street, and it's like somebody. I'm looking at my, screen on my phone. It's like it's like somebody's turning the lights off. What I can see, and I'm sure, whatever gets uh, processed and uploaded is good. You're going to see it. It's pretty comical. You can still see the sun on the fence, but that's just the angle with where I am versus where that is. That fence will be shaded here in just a little bit. Yeah, that's just really good. I wish there's a lot of times, when I do these things and I've said it before, that I wish my palate was just a bit more sophisticated and that my brain worked along with it better so I could give you guys better descriptions of this. Uh, but it is what it is. Uh, but this thing, I mean, this is really tasty. Now it's got a cool can with some sort of, I don't know what kind of goblin alligator with the devil's tail affair he is. I guess his name is Jucifer. He's a pretty comical looking fella jumping in the inner tube with his little arse poked up to the sky. It's a nice looking can. Um, I need one day, if I'm passing through over there, again, pull in and visit Gnarley Barley, but I got a bunch of breweries west of here that I need to go visit. There's a few over in Pensacola, and I visited a couple of those here in the not too distant past. Really enjoyed them. Um, hell, I need to take more advantage of the 4 I got right here, but I don't. I did, however, get this glass. I like this glass. This is a nifty glass. Uh, they were doing a thing. This is from Wingman Brewing. Now those of you that don't know, Wingman Brewing uh, is part of Fairhope Brewing, which I like. I like their Causeway or Take the Causeway IPA and the Judge Roy Bean Stout. It's always good, and they have an amber lager that's really good. It's really similar to Abita's amber lager, and that was Mom's favorite thing. She loved that damn Abita, but she would happily drink Fairhope. If she went to the store to get Abita and they didn't have it, she would grab the Fairhope amber lager every single time. That was the backup. But Wingman Brewing is where they do their more experimental stuff, and they took over a building that had a different brewery in it. That was the name of that Old Majestic. I still got their shirt. I don't know exactly what happened. Apparently they struggled, financially, from what I read, you know, in the news and whatnot. Yeah, that's just really tasty, man. If you like, a hazy juicy, uh, New England style, um, that's really super tropical, and you don't mind a double. Say, God, just grab one of these, and Lord have mercy, every time when I sit in the chair, I just get lower and lower and lower. I wish I could remember whether I did that crap when I was younger, or if it's just part of being an old fart. I don't know, but if that's your, now I'm over here just looking at the can. I need to just keep the can over here. Uh, I don't really have anything to add uh, that we hadn't already covered on the beer. I mean, it's just super good. I have exactly one, and that might be a good thing. I stopped off at Rouse's and bought a 6-pack of high pitch IPA. Didn't think I'd reviewed it, but I have. So guess what? That's none of that coming out of that 6-pack's getting done. But I still got 3 or 4 beers left in the beer fridge to get done. Got good weather coming up for the next several days. I should be able to get out here. And tomorrow now I'm doing a weed review from a company that I've done a review for in the past, and they did send me some new stuff, so I'm excited about that. And then at some point that 50 milligrammer is going to come up. Come me long. I'm gonna have to do that like on a Friday, you know, because I'll still be groggy the next day. I can't go to work, you know, just half-assed like that. So, but anywho, what's not half-assed is this the double Jucifer. So if you see it in the store and you think that's your kind of jam, by all means give it a shot. But in the meantime, as always, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and enjoy your adult malted beverages responsibly.